Happy Friday. Happy Black Friday, post-Turkey Day. Getting close to a little bit wintry, at least here in the Northeast. Pretty chilly this morning, but we got out for some pickleball all the same. That's pretty much de rigueur at this point. I've turned into one of those people who, I started playing pickleball and it's just like Katie bar the door. That's all I do now, pretty much, as many days a week as I can. I don't know that's a good idea, really. Maybe you might need some release a little tension at some point, but that's none of my business whatsoever. So what could I do? I used to do a lot of the Bourgogne Rochu etudes. I haven't done them in a long time though. I started. You know what I did start doing was Bourgogne Rochu Book 3, and those really are getting into some pretty difficult material. But I don't have the I'm not in playing shape to do that stuff right now. what I could do though is let me see if let me just start with Urb's theme. I don't know if this is a slightly, I might have a different audience here. Maybe not all of you guys have heard Urb's theme, which is my theme. So, as recorded on the album Urb's Eye View. Yeah, cello. That's something I you guys have probably heard me play this part of this Bach second cello suite in D minor. Yeah. Oh, okay. The overtones. That's multiphonics. That's playing and singing at the same time. Like just to give you like on that first chord of that tune, what I do is I play a low B flat and I sing an F. So I can do, and then the second chord is I'm playing an F and singing a D, and you get sort of a resultant tone for reasons of physics, and you get a B flat chord. If you get it in tune, it's a nice B flat chord, but it's a little tricky, so it's and that's a D flat chord by playing an A flat and singing an F, and you get a D flat chord. Looks like this. So yeah, I heard must have been in about 1977 or so. I saw the late Albert Mangelsdorf, who is kind of the godfather of multiphonics on trombone. He gave a recital in Boston at I think it was at Marsh Chapel at Boston University, and it was just solo trombone for about, I don't know, 2 hours or something. And he played all of this really really cool stuff, and I had actually never heard multiphonic. I was a freshman in high school at that time, and I had never heard multiphonics before, although I had read about him. I had read about Albert Mangelsdorf in the International Trombone Journal. So I went to see this concert, and he just totally blew me away. Like for the first couple of tunes, I didn't really know what he was doing. I was a little puzzled, but once he kind of got into the set, I was hooked. And you know, so the next morning I went to high school, and I took my horn out in the band room, and you know, I played a little B flat, and I tried to hum an F above it. And kind of the rest is history. You know, it's been part of my bag of tricks ever since. It's just a lot of fun to do things with, especially when I get involved in the electronics, as I do on my album Urb's Eye View. And I'm going to do some more of it on the next album. I my YouTube channel is Urbie4, and if you look for it, there's a tune called Bug Splat. There's a video that's called Bug Splat, and that's from an old improvised thing that I did a long time ago, and I just put a picture of myself over it, and that's got some multiphonics on it. Um, anyway, on the subject of cello, I'm working on one of my projects. I want to do is a recording of the second Bach cello suite in sort of a um, yeah. I want to do the second cello suite with a very jazz interpretation. And I've been working on that for a long time. And so let me just give you, I'm going to play the last movement from that, or part of the last movement, so how much I can do to just give an idea of what it is. It's sort of Phil Wilson plays Bach is sort of the concept that I'm going for. Anyway, that's kind of the rough idea of what it's going to sound like. I haven't practiced this movement in a while, so it's pretty rough around the edges. But when I get to that project, I'll try and polish it up a bit, and maybe sort of the thing about the Bach suites is that I've been playing them. I've been playing, especially this one, but I've been working on them all for 40 years, and they never come out the same way twice. I mean, there's just so much in this music. It's different every time. I always hear something different every time I play it. So I have a general idea of what I'm going to do on this tune, but it comes out a little different every time. So there's just infinite inspiration there in the Bach. I've been doing a lot of listening lately to The Art of the Fugue with I have a couple of recordings by organists, and there's a really good Italian pianist on YouTube that has a great video of The Art of the Fugue that's just really intense, and you can see he's really kind of exhausted by the end of it, but it's just a brilliant Filippo something, I don't remember his last name, but it's a really great sort of, there's no audience, but it's live on stage, single, he plays it right through, The Art of the Fugue. So there's a few mistakes here and there, but it's a really intense performance. And there's a million ways to play the art of the fugue, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. And it's just a brilliant piece of music. So anyway, that cello suite is something that I want to do a recording of that. Um, I have kind of a rough one on YouTube that I did during the early pandemic. I just did like once a week. I did one movement from the second suite, and those are on my YouTube channel. But they're kind of rough takes. But it was something to do during the pandemic when you couldn't get out much, and that was a lot of fun to do. But I'd like to do really a kind of the best recording that I can do and go into the studio with that and see if I can come up with something good. And then put it out on Bandcamp along with my other stuff. And see if it see if it goes viral. Yeah, fat chance of that. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. Nice to have an audience out here. I'm just gonna play my little Phil Wilson warm down exercise, and then I'm gonna pack it in. But thanks for coming by. Happy Friday. Catch you tomorrow.